I'm going to get into another one of your Hey Mary Kay's rumors of Amari Cooper trade. Are they true? So for those that haven't seen, this has been circulating. And again, it's NFL notifications. Amari Cooper for Brandon Ayuk may be an option for the Browns. Browns want to get younger. 49ers will keep only one of Deebo Samuel or Ayuk long term. They're thrilled with Ricky Pearsall. They took Pearsall out of Florida in the first round, just so everybody connect the dots of what that is saying. Do you think there's any truth to that? And again, 4 years younger, I believe, is what Ayuk is. I think he's just turned 26 in March. Do you think there's any truth to those rumors at all?
Right now I'm going to say no. I don't think so. I think it's speculation. I think when you have two receivers that are having contract issues, people do end up connecting the dots and thinking, hey, why don't you just change locations and everybody will be happy? But it's really not that simple. Brandon Ayuk, as we know, is going to command a contract somewhere in the 32, 33, 34 million dollar a year range. And I just don't know if the Browns are prepared to pay that right now. They just paid Jerry Jeudy $17.5 million a year. They've got young other receivers that they really like that are coming up behind those guys. Cedric Tillman had a really, really nice mini camp and offseason. They still feel good about David Bell. So I don't know if they want to break the bank right now on a Brandon Ayuk, but I think you have to keep your mind open for whatever might happen. Because if Amari draws a line in the sand and wants north of $30 million, then they're going to have to start thinking of some different options.
Right, and to this point, we haven't heard anything from Amari Cooper's agent or Amari Cooper. He just didn't show up to mandatory minicamp. There's nothing that you've heard from his side of things, is there?
No, I really haven't. So I really don't know. I mean, I saw him very, very briefly at David Njoku's celebrity softball game. He was in good spirits. He was out there playing third base. We greeted each other. I didn't even ask him if he was coming to mini camp in the next 3 days because I just assumed that he was going to be there. It didn't occur to me that it had gotten to this point where he just would skip out on mandatory minicamp. So it's unfortunate because the Browns have to hit the ground running this year. They have such a grueling finish to the end of the season with those last 7 games that they have. They have to get off to a really strong start. And Deshaun Watson needs to get off to a strong start. And what a better way to do that than to have Amari Cooper on the field? You know that you're going to throw the ball in his direction and he's going to catch it. And he is just a safety valve for any quarterback and a number one receiver, a bona fide number one receiver. And I do think that he is worth those amounts that we discussed earlier. So I have not heard anything per se from Amari or his agent, but I just feel like there's a path forward for this. And I think they should be able to get something done.